This series is made possible by Honda South Africa, Leatt, Insta360 and Cameras. It's the evening before our big adventure ride in the Cederberg, and the Gauteng tour group is joined by a contingent of Western Cape-based riders at Cederberg Backpackers Oasis. Time to meet and greet and get some formalities sorted.
Funny.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sidetracked with Honda in the Cederberg.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We appreciate it more than you think.
We've been riding for 3 days to get here. So welcome to all the guys that are joining us for the event this weekend. If you think about the boss, the big boss of Honda, you would probably not think Afrikaans ook from,
From Brakpan.
Brakpan. You don't think that.
So we had this idea, and I thought it was a nice idea to bring the new Africa Twin show to the guys, and also ride with the guys in Cape Town. We don't have enough time. So anyway, guys, enjoy it. Have a lucky evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow is not a race.
And we know you're great riders. You are all fabulous riders. We know that. We can see it. So you don't have to prove it. Yeah. Sal jy stil bly? There is a bit of sand, not much. But there is. We know you're not. But there is a little bit of sand. There's no shame in stopping and doing it at 30 kilometers an hour. It's quicker if you do it at 30 than us having to evacuate you with a chopper. That takes longer. We should be here before sunset tomorrow. That's a big thing, I don't know. We should be here before sunset, maybe. We're eenvoudig, easy people. Just enjoy it with us. Just be lekker.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It's breakfast time, and the spirits are high in the camp as everyone fills up on enough bacon, eggs and toast to feed an army.
Nee, 3.
3. Hier plak het vir eerplak.
So there's a thing on the bar now, rewards for chicken.
Chicken.
It started at 200, I'm at 500.
Fresh chicken for breakfast.
And lunch, dinner, allemaal.
Fresh chicken.
But it must be that chicken.
Yeah.
Shame he doesn't have a bar.
We have to buy that ook about.
Yeah.
Everyone's in high spirits this morning. It is such an enjoyment seeing everyone excited and positive and looking forward to a day. Guys wake up and there's chirps and there's smiles and laughter. I mean, listen to them. They're enjoying themselves. Now this is the thing that makes me like adventure riding. When guys get together like this, we don't do it anymore. In the Middle Ages, we went to war. We had a crusade and we were together. I think it's a thing that guys need to do. Yeah, I think it's because we're so basic. It's like men, and it's inherent in us. We have to sleep in places. Not this is lovely actually, but we have to be dusty and filthy and dirty, and then we laugh about it. We go, ah. I think we have to because we're stupid that way.
So yeah, we start the morning. We're flat tire already. But luckily the team is all good to go, and we'll be going very, very soon.
It's a proper one, eh?
I'll keep it here for the day.
That we can patch.
We get patches.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Everyone's prepping bikes and gear. Some are even washing their machines. And then there are the old school roughnecks who prefer their steeds ridden hard and dusty.
diesel. Dan vat hy my weer met 'n sigaret op die flipping kamer. Terwyl jy petrol kom.
Terwyl jy petrol gooi.
Brilliant.
Because we're stupid that way.
Thank you so much for being part of a group of nice people. It's a privilege for us to know you and to have you here with us. Dis vir ons 'n voorreg. Dankie manne. Absolutely. The Oaks you know them from the Footpeg Diaries show, die manne van Uppington. The language is terrible, but their hearts are gold. En dan PM en Gadget en hulle pelle en Dave van Stilbaai af en van George af. Thanks gents. I've been riding with you for almost more than a decade now and you are solid. You learned me how to ride a bike.
Lekker bros.
Rian, nothing of this would have happened if it wasn't for you guys. And the nice thing is that not once have you asked me we should focus on Honda bikes. Not once. I mean, I think it's because you are a biker yourself. Just went, let's just get people together and enjoy the Cederberg and put a Honda badge on your t-shirts and so thank you for being a real proper human being, Rian, and not just a machine, a marketing machine. Thank you for being a soul in a product.
Time for the group photo, and then more than 30 bikes hit the road into the Cederberg Mountains to marvel at its natural beauty, enjoy the challenging riding, and share good times. The planned route for today takes us into the mountains and along the Olifants River to the town of Clanwilliam for fuel and supplies. Then we turn east towards the missionary hamlets of Wupperthal and Eselbank before we head back to Oasis in a southerly direction along the Eselbank shelf. A short 200-kilometer day with a couple of surprise stops in between. A mere 15 minutes into the ride, we arrive at the first of our special stops throughout the day. This time at the Stadsaal Caves in the Maatjies River Nature Reserve, administered by Cape Nature. The sandy two-spoor leading towards the caves claims one or two early victims, much to the entertainment of the rest of the group, that subsequently slows down and paddles their way through the treacherous little patch. In the Cederberg, we are witness to the primordial weathering of the combined masses of the Karoo and Cape supergroups. Here, they overlapped and formed these spectacularly colored mountains and even an early Jurassic inland lake before the breakup of Gondwanaland 130 million years ago. "8,000 years ago, when the mountains were still covered with cedar forests, the San painted their stories on these rocks. Today, the walls of the bigger caves are marked with almost 200-year-old graffiti, bearing the names of Afrikaans poets and politicians that attended local council meetings in these caverns. The distinct reddish rock color is a result of minerals like iron and manganese that was part of the sedimentation of sand, mud and silt between 300 and 600 million years ago. Eons of rain and snow carved away at the quartzitic sandstone cliffs and boulders, leaving these hauntingly beautiful formations. Time to hit the track again towards the Olifants, where the season's good rain have swollen the river to capacity. But to get there, we first have to climb over the Cederberg's peaks.
But like a lot of these good roads are getting tarred now.
I see. Are they tarring this now?
From here all the way past Algeria, or just after Algeria, it's tar down here, and then it's like a monoblock.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so a little pilgrimage to the Cape every year is worth it.
It's absolutely worth it.
I guess we should get a wriggle on.
Sorry, I had to stop. I know I'm slow, but I don't see it.
But you know nothing else. So let's get a photo here. Come please. Woo! Amazing. Yeah, you are so spoiled.
A quick fuel stop in the town of Clanwilliam before we turn east, this time on tar. As a rule, we try to give tarred passes a pass, but the spectacular Botterkloof Pass is one of those exceptions to the rule. And it's also a quick reminder that anyone trying to cross the Cederberg never just climbs one single peak. We turn south again on the gravel where Cederberg Pass falls back into the valleys of the Cederberg. And guess who has a flat tire again? This time, it's in the front.
punches. Ek het nog net 2 papiele in my lewe gedoen. Met 'n bak met my bike. En van eergister af tot nou toe is al.
But eventually we sorted it out with a nice
Unbelievable.
So this is now the 5th time that we're stopping to fix the tire on this bike. It's such an awesome feeling to be back here on these roads. It's been almost 3 years, I think, since we've last been here. Yeah. Such a special weekend this weekend with a whole bunch of new friends. Same emotional trips that we had the last time. Unbelievable scenery. I think a very special trip for a lot of people. We've got guys on this trip that their first proper adventure trip. And to see them grow over the last 4 or 5 days has been special for us to witness as a Footpeg Diaries team.
Yeah.
The camaraderie, friendships, late nights, special times. Adventure riding at its best.
Yeah.
We cross through the Bido Valley, climb the mountain again and crest the peak with Cederberg Pass before we drop down to the hamlet of Wupperthal.
Lekker, 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 lekker.
Waar gaan ons? Wat is daar?
Ja! Ja!
Wat is die voor my voor?
Ja!
Hey, wat heb jy gewheelie?
Hoe de kry dit terug?
Ek weet hoe dit.
Eselbank Pass always leaves a great impression, especially if you ride it for the first time. I stopped to pick up a fancy pair of Crocs that dropped out of a mountain biker's backpack, and I hatched a plan for this unholy footwear later on tonight. There was a lot of standing water on the pass that made the sandy track a little more adventure bike friendly. It seemed that we had an easy day's ride ahead of us, until we made the turn at the Skilpad Klip and found the road ahead full of sleeping bikes. Just on the other side of the Skilpad Klip, things weren't looking much better.
I was coming to help you.
Time for a quick lunch break at a very cool spot. While the rest were cooling down in the mountain water, Andrew started a fire and bride a bucky load of boerewors.
Try not to burn your sausage.
Properly filled up and cooled down, we got back up on our bikes for a short 5-minute ride into the settlement of Eselbank, where our next stop would be much more meaningful than we anticipated.
So we're stopping in the town of Eselbank, and we're doing for the kids, something for the kids, eh? Because we ride to these communities like hooligans, everything. This road, we use this road every single time. We ride through their areas and through their families and through their homes, millimeters away sometimes from the corners of their homes. And then we get irritated if they throw a stone at you, because 15 oaks before you endangered their kids' lives. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a little something. Just reach out to the children of this community. It's a far-flung community that can't reach here. Logistically it's tough to get here, and there are lots of kids here. So we're just going to give the kids a little something. Right, swipe inward. Lekker, assai. Daai loop lekker,
We were handing out care packages with snacks, food and cool drinks and the basic toiletries that most of these people struggle to get a hold of on a regular basis.
Can I help you there? Oh, you're right, you got it.
It gave the guys an opportunity to connect with the entire community on a personal level. It managed to brighten their day a little bit and brought people from totally different walks of life together, if only for a while. As more of the residents joined in, the lines between those receiving and those giving started to blur, and I wondered, who was enjoying this moment the most?
Weereens baie dankie vir elkeen wat vandag kan deel wees aan julle besoek hierso op Eselbank en om vir hulle elkeen 'n pakkie te kan gee. Uit ons hart uit, ons sê vir julle baie dankie.
Mevrou, net eerlike vraag. Hoeveel sand is hier van hier af tot by hoe uit?
So baie.
Tonne.
Little gestures like this not only gives us an insight into the lives of these communities, but shows that adventure riders appreciate and respect them and care about the people and the environment we ride through.
Jy het hom net verloor.
The last bit of the afternoon's riding along the Eselbank shelf had all of the riders quietly steaming ahead as everyone forged their way through water crossings and sandy drifts without much chatter. It was the perfect time for contemplation, for realizing how fortunate we are being able to ride in this beautiful landscape.
Lekker.
Ek kan nie glo nou is dit verby nie.
Ja, dat was lekker.
Everyone was arriving at Oasis, but Fani and I slowed down a bit, trailing behind the group, enjoying the last golden rays of afternoon sunlight. Tomorrow, we will be heading back to Gauteng again, sharing this last moment in this landscape with my riding buddy by my side was really special. We eventually arrived with grateful hearts covered in dust. Perfect.
What a day, Glenn. Thank you very much. Hey! Dankie dat julle my dag help maak het, hoor. Julle het my dag help maak.
Dankie weer. Awesome.
Dankie manne. Dankie.
En soos ek jou sê, elke slag as ek dink jy die tops uitgaan, dan haal jy nog haas uit die hoed uit.
Wat jy het geniet daarom?
Baie, too much.
Ek is bly.
Altyd.
Ek is so bly.
Nee, dankie vir jou moeite.
Ja, sien nee, dankie vir julle. Dankie vir julle.
Peer, baie dankie.
Dit was 'n voorreg saam met jou vandag.
Here my maat. Nee, dit is 'n voorreg om hierdie naweek met julle te kan deel.
Dit was 'n voorreg.
Lekker Peer. Thanks bro. Dankie. Dankie. That's awesome. Nee, that's awesome.
Gents, a round of applause to everyone who made it without a bad injury today.
Time for the fines meeting and prize giving. And the first prize goes to Rory, that helped us with some chase bike filming throughout the day.
Vir die raserigste Suzuki op die planeet. Lekker.
3 Oaks did this trip with big GS's. Ons gee vir hulle Honda hemde. 5 punctures this weekend.
On one bike.
On one bike.
A penalty for Skippy for spinning. After we gave stuff to people to tell them we're nice, sweet bikers, he spun his bike out of Eselbank.
Yeah, penalty.
We think he has the best bike here. So that's why
Ja, Twinkie vir jou.
Lekker. Gaan sit nou.
Dankie. 2 special prizes.
Special mentions. They need to learn how to really take an impact, and for that, we're giving him 2 Rock Fox shirts. Gadget and Christian.
And Christian, action.
Crash bars, dash plate, penny Rex and so forth. Penalty drink for the medic, please. One of the guys that we asked to help us do the sweeping, to help with the guys pick up their bikes, he didn't do a single thing. Mujaki.
Nobody fell.
Leatt cap. Floating trophy. The second floating trophy goes to PM. The 2 guys that we thought would crash today, we had our money on it. You know who they are because they are new adventurers.
Hein en Vian.
Vian. For the first flat tire before we left this morning. Jeff. Dankie Jeff, penalty drink. Jy kan nie so staan nie, dis penalty.
Vir wat?
Ja, Adrian. Penalty. Adrian.
Hoe maak jy? The guy that came the furthest for this trip, all the way from France, Thomas Dick. Awesome man. We've also renamed him here because now you're in South Africa now. So now your name is Thomas Trill.
He's a guy with the cleanest white t-shirt on a dirt bike I've seen in my life.
Okay.
But he's still so.
Adrian, Storm!
On the way here, we had 2 terrible accidents, and Adrian was the cool, calm, collected head. He did stuff that I didn't expect, or finally didn't expect from him, but he's our buddy.
Andrew from us, you organized the whole Cape Town stuff from down here. Thank you so much for all of your help. And you said that you like the Stanley Cup, so we'll give you one. Okay. Is it Paul? Thank you very much for assisting us when we needed you most.
Thank you very much, guys.
Just because they committed straight off the bat without asking questions. So PM, Jesus for you, he doesn't drink. So. Jeff, double XL of XL? Double XL. Adrian's a kaapkind. Because for most of them we don't find t-shirts in their size. So, die boormanne en bere, kom. Hey, you Mark.
So we've got a very big prize. This is a Insta 360 camera.
There's one oak that really blew us away. We are very privileged to still be real men. Men with responsibilities and respect for each other and for the environment we go through and for life and death. There's one other oak who came here with almost zero experience and committed to everything and kept quiet and gave his everything and gave his best, never complained once. That is the essence of adventure.
This was his first adventure trip.
Yeah, I think that deserves something.
So, Kobus. The first guy to wheelie his 790 up Eselbank Passes.
Ouens, julle is almal 'n moerse klop lekker ouens, ek waardeer dit baie, dankie. As ek geweet het was so rof, was ek definitief hier nie. Dit was my baie lekker, ek waardeer dit. Vandag was 'n helse challenge geweest, ons het dit gemaak. Praat vandag met my vrou. Ek sê hierdie trip, ek het al 'n paar goeders gedoen in my lewe wat lekker was, maar hierdie is vir my een top. Dis een daai, dis die notch bode. Dit is een van die lekkerste goeders wat ek ooit in my lewe gehad het.
Join us again for our next episode, when we wrap up the Footpeg Diaries Sidetracked in the Cederberg with Honda event and start our return trip through the Moordenaars Karoo. This episode was made possible by Honda, the power of dreams. Leatt, the science of thrill. Insta 360, magic in action. And Camaraderie, for all things photo and video.